Hello, everyone. Good morning. I think we're live. This is American Flight 116 arriving from Kahului, Maui.
Minor deviation here.
1771, roger, thank you.
But we came on early specifically because Korean Air Cargo Flight 255 from Anchorage is about, no, from Atlanta rather, is about to land, and we don't ever want to miss a 747 if we can at all help it. So let's go over to that aircraft right now, and then we will
American 116 Heavy, turn right this high speed. And
formally begin our broadcast.
Over to the east side for American 116 Heavy.
American 116 Heavy, taxi Echo Yankee, hold short, running 36 right.
You're watching Runway DFW live from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport.
Port 111, show a 36 right closed.
36 right close. 111.
So there we are as the dawn breaks here at DFW Airport. Queen of the Skies greets us.
One time, American 2342 visual 36 left.
American 2342, DFW Tower 13405, around 36 left, third land.
36 left, third line, 2342.
Air 255 Heavy, you can turn left, taxi Charlie to the ramp.
Schedule left and text to Charlie to the ramp, Korean 255. American 1991, 36 left.
American 1991, DFW Tower 13406, around 36 left, third line.
Third line, 36 left, American 1991.
All right, so because we got on a little early this morning, and thank you for joining us, I do have one or two other things I have to do before we actually begin the broadcast. So if you can bear with us, and I hope you will, I'm going to put on some music, and I'm going to finish up doing what I need to do, and I'll be right back with you on Runway DFW. Talk amongst yourselves.
Out of the blue of the western sky comes
Runway DFW.
The following program comes to you in color.
Live from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas, this is Runway DFW in color. Now, here is your host, Walt Zwerko.
Just call me Butterfingers. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be on this big blue marble. It's Walt back with you for Day 3 of our marathon of Runway DFWs. We were here Friday, we were here yesterday, and we're here again with you this morning. Welcome. We're a little bit early, even still now, but we want to get on just a tad early to get you that Korean Air Cargo 747 before we got started. So we'll be here with you for about 3 more hours as we bring you the best of aviation excellence from one of the world's busiest airports right here on Runway DFW.
In the morning.
Okay, so let's see what happened to my screen. I turned to my all-knowing oracle, Flight Radar 24, and it was dark. Okay, let's see. I've got some buzzing here. I'm trying to isolate it. Okay, the buzzing appears to be
111 less than 5 on 36 right.
coming.
4111 Roger, and I believe 31 left will be after that.
Appears to be coming from our scanner.
American 2046, ready for it.
West side American 2846.
American 25, coordinates, so verify rank 36 left, third lane.
I don't know what to make of that. Maybe it will go away. I may have to find another solution. Anyway, there's the Star Alliance United Airlines 777. We saw that aircraft come in yesterday bearing the New York Giants football team. And then we saw all their buses go by, right by our location. Here comes United, an American Airlines plane, the first of countless American Airlines planes we will see this morning. This one arriving from Omaha, Nebraska. I do have to say that static is a little bit overbearing. I did hear on the radio just before we went on, or maybe it was after we went on, I can't remember, that runway 36 right was closed. Now 36 right is the runway immediately adjacent to us where the planes take off. when we're in North Flow, which is what we are today. So I don't know if that's a temporary thing or if that's something we'll be dealing with through the whole broadcast. Usually it's a temporary thing.
Tower, port 1 left, runway 36 right is open.
I think I just heard runway 36 right is open. So much for that. All right, Uncle Car Guy, if you're watching, here comes a flight from Cleveland, Ohio. Flight 1590 American Airlines. It's a 737-800.
1 left close, port 1 left.
All right, let's check in with some folks here. Kirby Brooks Sr., channel member, says, good morning, Walt. Going to be a great morning. Nephiterm greetings, everyone. O'Malley, channel member, says, morning, tempting fate I see. I think he's referring to our run-in with the constables yesterday. Alan Lee, channel member, says good afternoon from the Toon Army in sunny Newcastle. John Vogel says hello everyone watching from Melbourne in Australia. Happy to see you here. Patrick Lloyd, channel member, hello everybody. Carly S. says good morning or / evening, everyone. Dan Griffiths, channel member, says Sunday morning. Look forward to this all week. Well, that's why we made the ultimate sacrifice here. Not really. But I do have to tell you that setting all this stuff up 3 days in a row would really be nice if we had a way just to leave everything in place and come back and just flip a switch and come on and greet you. But it takes about an hour to set everything up, you know, for a standard broadcast. If we were in a hurry, we could probably get on the air in 15 or 20 minutes. That was American Eagle Flight 3053 from Garden City. I hear a plane approaching us. You may hear it too. It's American Flight 2600 on its way to New Orleans, but it's taken a turn. There it is. It's going over the bridge to the east side for takeoff. We've got two sides of the airport here. There is Spirit Flight 1022. This is going to Orlando. One would think it's also going over to the east side. Let's see what happens. I gotta tell you that on a kind of a gray morning like this, that livery really pops out, doesn't it? But also going over to the east side. Ooh, let's peek inside this gigantic American Airlines hangar, shall we? See if we see anything in there. That is a big building. Now, of course, we have something to rival it now here at Runway DFW. I haven't even tried this yet, so I don't know if it's going to work. Oh, there we are. Yeah, we have our own hangar. Just debuted that a day or two ago. So take that, American Airlines. It's an American Eagle. Embraer 175. That plane comes to us from, well, parts unknown. We do not know. There's a low hum here. I don't know what exactly it is. It's a very low frequency hum. You see, coming over the bridge right there, American Flight 1969. It's going to go to Las Vegas, and we'll be seeing that take off in front of us in short order. Let's see. We have Jane Welshie lady says hello to everyone. Josh Aldrich, our friend from up in Oklahoma City, a Quadjet channel member, says good morning, everyone. Our great moderator, Ms. Wolves 13, and also a channel member, has, what are those, trucks? Oh yeah, I guess those are trucks. It's hard for me to see some of those little icons sometimes. Here comes that flight on its way to Las Vegas. Mrs. Runway DFW says, an alien spacecraft behind you. You know, I haven't looked behind me. Maybe it is an alien spacecraft. It's such a low vibration. I can almost feel it rumbling under my feet. Maybe it's some gigantic magnetic field. Although if it was, I think it would have some negative impact on our gear here this morning. So what can we tell you about this plane? It's an Airbus A321. It is 8 years old, and it is once again going to Las Vegas. I believe I hear we've got two heavy jets coming in. American Flight 102 coming in from Honolulu. That'll be a that'll be an this one. It's a Dreamliner Dash 8, and right behind it is Japan Airlines Flight 12 from Haneda Airport in Tokyo. That's a 777. This is not what I was. That's not the Honolulu flight. Let's go over here, shall we? Okay, you see the two planes there in the sky. The one on the right is the Honolulu flight. The one on the left in the sky is the flight from Tokyo. So we'll say aloha to Flight 102. going to follow the progress of Flight 12 from Tokyo. That's a 14-year-old 777, ending a flight of 10 hours and 46 minutes from Tokyo.
Tower on board 3337, visual 36 left. Okay, 36 left, clear to land on board 3337. Slowing down on board 3337.
Lance Cole says it's nice to be joining the usual suspects here. And if you're one of those usual suspects, we welcome you. And if you're new to the channel, welcome on in. Glad to have you checking things out. Channel member Kenneth White says hello. Oh, he's saying hello to a few trains at who is in the house. Kenneth White says, good morning, Walt, Ms. Wolves, and chat. Carolyn Crowder, a very good morning, Walt, and all the DFW family and mods. Hope everyone is doing well. A little bit chilly this morning, but otherwise, really nice morning. M.R. Rice says, Walt, are you near Maverick VOR? You know, I know about it, but I don't know if... I know there's a VOR here on the south side, so I guess I'm kind of near it. Michael H. Jackson says, good morning, Walt. I love the PSA thumbnail. I flew for the new PSA from 408 CRJ 700s, Blue Streak. Yeah, we saw that yesterday. And so we used that as our thumbnail today. I don't know if we'll be seeing it again this morning, but you never know. Stuart Tingley, channel member, says good morning everyone from New Brunswick in Canada. And no matter how chilly it might seem here this morning, I suspect you're a little colder this morning. Con Caradas at 12:06 Monday morning, which is a couple minutes ago. I guess we're kind of catching up on messages. Says they're checking in from Sydney, Australia. Happy to be here. Happy to have you here. Uncle Car Guy says, is that the Giants plane, that Star Alliance United 777? And yes, it is. And channel member Luke Jensen says, good morning, Walt, and fellow Av Geeks from Farmers Branch. So while we've been greeting everyone, we've had some planes lining up for taking off. We're in one of those morning rushes here. There is United Flight 380. It's going to Chicago O'Hare. And while we have it in our sights,
1998.
so there's a 20th century aircraft. An Airbus A319. What else we got here? We got American Flight 474 going to Phoenix. We've got Spirit Flight 2704 going to Chicago O'Hare. The tail pointed towards us is going to St. Louis, and the one taking off now, Flight 1294. This is off to Austin, Texas. It gets noisy when all these planes are here. We kind of like that. So it's a crazy Sunday morning here. You'd think Sunday mornings would be a little more sedate, and I would guess that as the morning wears on, we'll have some moments like that.
We are at final point 35.
Next up is the flight to St. Louis. Flight 2480, an Airbus A320. And we've got more planes on the way. You'll see them as we follow this one into the sky. Did I see a Max? So I did see a Max. It's American Flight 1106, a Max 8 going to Chicago O'Hare. I don't see too many of these yet here at DFW, American Max planes. Somebody in the chat said they're mostly flown on East Coast routes or routes. American Flight 474 is taking off to Phoenix. This is an Airbus A321neo. And there goes that 20th century A319, the United Airlines, off to its hub in Chicago O'Hare.
Echo 2, hold short of 36 right at Whiskey Kilo with her.
Kiwi whispers ASMR. A channel member says, "Do you have a permit for filming over that fence? You need to be frisked." Please, officer, I was only doing my job. That song handy in case we need it later on. What do we got going here? American Flight 2107 to Kansas City, 737-800. It's revving up, I think. Waiting for clearance to take off. Just a quick look at the TWA livery. We saw that yesterday. It's going over the bridge to the east side. Always fun to see. We have a new subscriber, Claire McNabb. Welcome, Claire. Hey, that was American Flight 700 from Houston Intercontinental Airport. And the de-icing trucks are back. Look, there they are. We've seen them the last 2 days. They are. They appear to be doing rehearsals for future work here. during the winter months. We're going to take a look at this Max 8, which is taking off. We'll see it come into the shot there. There it goes. This is off to Chicago O'Hare.
RNAV to G-Vine, cleared for takeoff, runway 36 right, envoy 3598. Right, line up and wait, American 20. Right, 1106, transport today. Departure American 106 today.
There's the lineup of UPS aircraft adjacent to where we normally are at the Founders Plaza facility. Got a One World livery coming in here. There it is. It's American 1583 arriving from Columbus, Ohio. 737-800.
That was for 2010, 36 right, clear for takeoff on airpad. American 1324, this is 36 wait. On a point 36 right, American 1324.
Our friend over across the pond a few trains at with a £5 super chat, just in case we need to cough up for the bail fund. Do they accept pound sterling? I hope to not have to find that out a few trains at, but thank you for that. I appreciate that. American Flight 2010 off to Los Angeles. There it is.
American 1324, RNF to G-Vine with 36 right for takeoff. RNF G-Vine, go for takeoff for 36 right, American 1324. American 2266, 36 right, 36 right, on voice. 36 right, one way, American 2266.
Charles A. Templeton III, morning Walt. Came out to my favorite North Flow spot and found we are sharing it. Glad to share it with you. Well, I don't see you, but sharing is good. We've got 5 planes lined up to take off. This next one is flight 2266. It's an Airbus A320. It's going to Omaha, Nebraska. And
1999.
It's one of American's older planes. 20th century.
Alright, line up away, American 1244.
Allison Bowers says, good morning. Good morning to you. All fun and games with a good morning. John Michael says, good morning, Walt. Have you played the DFW jingle yet that you're not supposed to play? No, I don't think I can play that anymore. Especially, I know that Mrs. Runway DFW is watching right now, so I don't want to get her riled up. We will be seeing shortly. For our viewers from New Zealand, American Flight 34 coming in from Auckland. This will be a 7879 Dreamliner. I'm getting it dialed in on the camera 1 here, and there it is. I was watching our friend Kevin from Wellington Flights Live yesterday. His broadcast came on after we finished up, and he was airplane spotting. I think it was his son, he said. Very windy day in Auckland. So check out his channel, Wellington Flights Live. Just celebrating a year of broadcasting on YouTube. We, on the other hand, are celebrating 2 years on YouTube. Thanks to all of you.
Ground at the top of the bridge. You might have
This aircraft has been flying for 13 hours and 10 minutes from New Zealand. You hear the Sky Chef's trucks roaring behind us. So I'm willing to guess that the passengers and crew on this flight are about ready to stretch their legs a little bit. So American Flight 1714 on its way to Seattle, which is just over here.
And line up and wait. 36 right.
I believe it's this plane here. This one. I thought I heard some radio traffic.
21, right 34 pick in, Golf 8,
I thought I heard some radio traffic indicating that it was a medical emergency or a minor medical emergency.
Whiskey, Quebec, we'll do that.
This is Flight 1714, an Airbus A321. Destination Seattle, but it may not be going anywhere just yet. We'll see what happens.
American 2980, RNAV to Haskell, 936 right, clear takeoff. RNAV to Haskell, 36 right, clear takeoff, American 2980.
Lance Cole with a warning. I got arrested plane spotting in Indonesia in 1986. I hadn't spotted the military fighters hidden away behind the DC-9, 737s, and A310s. I took a lot of talking to get out of it. They took my film roll. Oof. Kenneth White says a passenger has a minor medical emergency. Heard that too, so was kind of buried in the background there. The plane is on the move. Let's see if they take off or if they head back to the gate. Hope everything's okay. Well, they're pulling onto the runway.
American 1714, RNAV to Haskell, my 36 right, clear for takeoff. RNAV Haskell, clear for takeoff, 36 right, American 1714.
Okay, well,
2220, DFW down at 36.
I guess it's taking off.
Boy, 36 right, 2220. American 2980, get it, start today. Get it.
I saw a message from 757 Chip there. I'll have to read that in a second. I believe it said he's watching us from on board a flight. Do something about that static. We may have to go to our backup scanner. Okay, hold on just a second while I go secure our backup scanner. Okay, well, I thought I'd try something else before we went to a backup scanner.
Envoy 3846.
Oh, that sounds so much better. I went to a backup
Good day, American 2220.
backup power supply for the scanner. So I think we're back in business. Thank you for your patience. And of course, as I did that, all the planes that were lined up to take off have now cleared out. So there's nothing to take pictures of. Except perhaps for the squadron of de-icing trucks. And there you see you can see the, in the cabs of those booms, there are people. It's not just remote controlled. There's people up there. Inside the Global Air Plus.
Order departure, have a good one, Envoy 3846.
So as we were saying yesterday, you know, there's a lot of skill that's involved in operating something like this, because you're in close proximity to wings and winglets and fuselages or fuselage I don't know.
Morning Tower, American 1595.
And they're on the move. Well, they drive around with those people up there. Yikes.
36 right, clear to land, American 1595.
Allison Bauer says, I find it hard to believe you need de-icing in Texas, LOL. Well, we get some wintertime weather here. Stephanie is saying Texas usually has more ice storms than snow. And I can attest to that, having lived in Texas for, well, since when? 1981? So they appear to be just kind of practicing maneuvering, which is what they'd have to do around, obviously around aircraft. They were actually squirting de-icing fluid out of their nozzles yesterday at some point.
Tower Envoy 3503, 36 right at Whiskey Papa. Oh.
They are doing a little de-icing ballet there. Well, we do have some aviation activity here. Flight 1595 from Austin, Texas is just touching down. Well, that reminds me, I've got to get back to that message from
36 right, line from way, Envoy
from
3503.
Chip. Where was that? There it is. 757 Chip celebrating 6 months of membership as a quad jet member. Thank you, Chip. Good morning, Walt, from onboard American 2869 Austin to Los Angeles.
2185, have a great day, American 1595.
Well, happy to see you here. You're actually up in the air receiving this? Like, yeah, when I was flying to LAX in September, I think I had a pretty good internet connection.
RNAV to Haskell 36 right, clear for takeoff, Envoy 3503.
We're about to see American Eagle Flight 3503. It's an Embraer 175. And it's off to Bentonville, Arkansas. And you'll see it in just a second. There it is. That didn't need much runway to take off, did it? Bentonville, as we always point out, is the home of Walmart, the American discount store giant. I guess they're kind of international as well.
Over to departure along runway 3503.
It looks, it's almost like choreography to watch these de-icing trucks assume different positions. And again, I guess I'm assuming that this is what they would actually be doing, or how they would have to actually be maneuvering were there planes adjacent to them and they had to de-ice. So a little bonus content for us today. In the absence of aircraft. A few trains at, quips, and now on BBC One we go live to DFW Airport for an episode of Strictly Come De-icing. And for you Americans in our audience, that's the British version, probably that preceded the what is that show on ABC, or used to be on ABC, the dancing show. But I think the Brits come up with all these concepts before we do, and then we just kind of repurpose them. Dancing with the Stars, yes, that's what I was thinking of. MRI says de-icing crew checking out the equipment just to be ready for bad weather.
Orange Tower, Envoy 3414, digital 365. Clear to land, 365, Envoy 3414.
Channel member Doug Houston says good morning. Good morning to you, Doug. Cathay Pacific Airlines Dallas, a channel member, says, I hope everyone is having a good day today. Well, speaking for me, yes. Bradley Sika says, I hope we didn't miss. Says, bye everyone, see you tomorrow. My birthday is on Thursday, and we have a little tradition here at Runway DFW. So for Bradley, if you're still with us, and anyone else who may be celebrating a birthday this week or this month, happy birthday from Runway DFW to you. Okay, so we have our little musical interlude there. We've got another de-icing vehicle, which is in action just to the north of us. I hit the wrong button. There it is. It's actually in the little pen. I don't know if it's a pen, kind of a garage area where all the de-icing trucks are stationed here at this corner of the airport. I'm sure there's more in the other parts of the airport. And, you know, I would guess that because they get used relatively infrequently, that they have to kind of fire them up and make sure everything is working, because you don't want to find that out on an icy day here at the big airport. We got their little joysticks and some crazy technology going on there. Here comes a United plane across the bridge. Flight 2371, it's an Airbus A319. It's going to San Francisco. Well, I didn't mean to do that to you. We're going to welcome another 20th century aircraft. Singers.
1999.
Alrighty then. Pan over here, catch the arrival of an E-jet from Springfield. American Eagle Flight 3414. Kind of surprised at how small those trucks look next to an Airbus A319. Imagine how tiny they'd look against a wide-bodied jet or even an A380. Oof. If you're just joining us, or if you're new to this channel, you may be wondering about the A380. Whether you'll see any on this broadcast. We will not be seeing any here this morning, unless there's some kind of diversion from some other place. But we get one a day, and it comes in from London Heathrow on British Airways, Speedbird. It was about 3 o'clock, 3 or 4 o'clock it comes in. We'll be off the air by then. We're going to be off the air by 10.
Envoy 3414, Whiskey Kilo 111 spot.
As is our custom, we sign off just in time so you can flip over on YouTube and catch the big Sunday show from Kevin and Rudy at Airline Videos Live.
RNAV 2, Haskell 36 right, clear for takeoff, United 2371.
And once again, this plane is going to San Francisco.
31 with you, 66 left. Clear land, 36 left, 31.
757 Chip gonna take a nap on us, catch a few Z's. Chip, thank you for joining us, and thank you for your support of Runway DFW.
2 departure for United.
Sleep well?
2371.
You gonna go see the boys over there at LAX today? I guess that's where you're going. Say hello to Kevin and Rudy for me if you see them. Of course, as sophisticated as Kevin and Rudy's broadcast is, they don't have a hangar. I don't mean to brag, but we do have a hangar. Got a break room, we've got bathrooms, it's just fully equipped. And it's time once again for us to identify ourselves. Let's see, what music will we pick? Yeah, we'll try this one. That's pretty laid back. You are watching here on your YouTube channel. It's Runway DFW in color. Live from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas. We're here with you for another 2 hours this morning. Unless we get arrested. It's Saturday, November. That's wrong. Why did I even put that in? See, that's one of the things when you go from day to day and you don't change things. It's Sunday, November 12th. So let me just correct the record there. Saturday was yesterday, Sunday was today. Sorry about that. But anyway, thanks for joining us on Runway DFW.
American 1343.
You know, it's funny, this song is actually titled Wedding Sunday.
Tower Alpha 37.
I never even noticed that before.
36 left, clear land on 37.
Ah, yes. We have a new subscriber, and I am unable to decipher those characters, but that's down to my lack of knowledge of your language. But thank you for subscribing. Well, these passengers and this crew, they're off to Cancun, Mexico on flight 1543.
DFW Tower, good morning, American 1750 is visual 36 left. Left clear to line, hold short, Zulu, American 1750.
In other Mexico news,
Clear land, hold short of Zulu for crossing.
here comes a flight from Monterey. It's an Airbus A319 flight 831. I've got more flights coming in from Mexico. The next one will be
West side.
will have taken off from Aguas Calientes in Mexico.
Alright, cross 26 right.
It's American Eagle Flight 3736.
831.
Albo local 300, DFW Tower, traffic lane closure taxiway at Blue, Southwest 361.
It's an Embraer 175, and following that will be another flight from Cancun.
Retire, American 781, 3000,
I see a bird.
successful land, American 781.
Is that nose wheel ever going to come down? You may never know. There, I think it's touchdown. Seemed like a long time to be doing a wheelie, but I am not a pilot.
With Kilo cross 36 right, ground point 85, Envoy 30, step 36 right, line up on the way to American 1304.
Here comes a flight from Cancun, flight 1750, an Airbus A321. Here on Runway DFW, the Sunday morning edition. There's Delta Flight 1065. It is a Airbus A220. Don't have a destination on this one. Take a look at the sky here.
36 left, clear to land, American 2612. White side. So 36 right, we can get on American 17.
Thank you to Frank Castillo Jr. as our newest subscriber. Frank, you'll be able to participate in the chat room after 10 minutes. And I hope we'll see you there.
Dragon 1034, visual 36 left.
It's American Flight 1304 to Austin, Texas. I should specify.
Sky 3156, visual 365. 36 left, signal, Sky 3156. RNAV to Haskell, 36 right, cleared for takeoff, Delta 1065.
Wookie noise.
Departure, good day, American 1304. Parking Deep Gulf Terminal, American 1304. PQ close to Detroit, ground on the other side of my .85 on the other side, cross 36 right as
We're going to get a brief look at Air Canada Flight 1030. It's going across the bridge to the east side for a trip to Toronto.
Clear land 36 left, American 1066.
It's another Airbus A220. And our thanks to Kate Christensen, who has just gifted 5 Tri-Jet memberships to our little channel. Thank you, Kate Christensen. And those memberships are already being taken up by Jane Welshie Lady, first of all, and Mrs. Professor. And Keith B. We say hello to nobody, who is somebody. So thank you again to Kay Christensen, who has done this more than once. Thank you. JCG says, good morning, DFW Airport, and warm greetings from Sao Paulo City in Brazil.
Delta 31. What's the fuel across 26 right, 25.
Josh Aldrich says we need the Blue Danube music for this. I don't think I have any appropriate music for this to orchestrate the de-icing rehearsals here. Incoming is American Eagle Flight 3156 from Chihuahua in Mexico. The CRJ 701ER.
Speed up in the high speed, Scout 3156.
Hakima Amari is our newest subscriber.
Alright, Echo Yankee 4 short, 36 right, 1.5.
And Gary Hicks is another. And if you didn't know, subscriptions, they don't cost anything here on YouTube. That terminology has always kind of confused me, but no cost to you for a subscription. It does show YouTube that you are a friend of the channel, and that that helps us to get recommended to other people who like similar content. So thanks for doing that. I should tell you that that was American Flight 1066 arriving from Mexico City, 737-800.
West side, Delta 21.
Navy Jack says hello all.
Alright, cross 36 right, Whiskey Kilo Golf, monitor ground. And on the other side, American 1066 today.
Somil Bandari is with us. Good morning, Walt, and everyone. Hope all is doing well. Watching from India and celebrating the Diwali festival. That sounds like fun. Well, there they go. So they're driving off with the operators of the de-icing gear still on board. And this guy's checking his phone. Hey, I'm on TV.
This side, American 2181. Whiskey Kilo Cross, 36 right, Gospel Ramp, monitor, American 2181.
Oh, Navy Jack. What do they need de-icing equipment for at DFW? You've never been here in the wintertime. We're in North Texas. We're not in South Texas. We do get, we don't get a lot of snow, but we do get ice. And that's probably worse than snow, really. And even if it's right around the freezing temperature, obviously the planes need to not get any ice on their wings. American Flight 853 from San Luis Potosi in Mexico. It's an Airbus A319.
Runway 3772, visual 365. Clear to land, runway 365, runway 3772.
You just joined us and you're wondering what the...
We're going to Delta 17 for American 853.
What the hey? These are de-icing trucks which are practicing.
Alright, Whiskey Kilo,
here on the runway in front of us.
On the other side, American 853, good day. Runway 3528, visual 36 left. 36 left on board, sir.
A few trains with a bit of history, meteorological history. At Dallas Love Field, the lowest temp recorded was in January, and it was -3 Fahrenheit, -19 Celsius, according to Wikipedia. And why would we not believe Wikipedia? Well, it looks like they're getting ready to discharge their passengers here. How do you get out of those things? I guess they get lowered to the ground low enough so that you can exit.
Tower, good morning, American 397, visual 36 left.
M&M plane spotting says hello, all beautiful day in DFW. Hey, it's like a gull wing door. Look at that. Check it out.
Delta line 36 left, American 397.
From the West Texas city of Amarillo cometh American Eagle Flight 3772. It's an Embraer 175. It looks like the passengers have all been discharged over there. Although just to the north of us, at the depot where all these trucks are based, they've got another couple of units which are up in the air doing maneuvers. So it's a pretty general training session today, I would say. From Peoria, Illinois, comes this American Eagle Embraer 175. It's flight 3528. I'm now hearing drilling. I don't know what that sound is. We are looking at American Airlines flight 777, which is not a 777. It's an Airbus A321. And as we've discussed on previous broadcasts,
Echo Whiskey Kilo, short 36 right off with 3528.
this flight number is used for trips to the gambling capital of the USA,
American 777.
Las Vegas.
Tower on board 3912, 36 left. Clear land 36 left on board 3912. Clear for takeoff, 36 right, RNF Haskell, American 777.
Stephanie says, I came back to the computer after putting on coffee to think the channel went to de-ice truck spotting. Well, you know, you got to show what's available. And when there's no planes taking off or landing, and there's some interesting de-icing truck practice going on. You gotta be nimble if you're a YouTube channel. All these planes headed our way. We're about to get busy here.
One Saturday, 2029 on the visual for Whiskey Kilo cross 36 right, 2500 side. Have a good day.
It's as though they said, hey, it's almost 8:30. We better start taking off. So now all of a sudden, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planes are lining up. That is American Eagle Flight 3635, which will be going to Lubbock, Texas.
3635. Yeah, 2029 on visual 36 west. 36 right on the way, American. DFW 2029 visual 36 west. 36 left to the land American 2029. RNF Haskell, 36 right, good take off, American 28. Line up away at American 27, or line up away 36 right, American 27 left. Today, 36 35.
Flight 1828, now on its way to Fresno, California. A 737-800.
RNF G9, let's take up 36 right, American 2720. Right, line up away, off away 3643. Also 36 right of Whiskey Lima, on way 3912.
Flight 2720, an Airbus A321neo. This one's going to Tucson, Arizona.
Tower American 26, 73 volts, short 36 right, ready for departure. Alright, cross beach to Lima at 1 left and ground on the other side on boy 3621.
Cross 3 right on the Kilo American 3 ground 15 on the other side. 2085.
Flight 2029 arriving from El Paso, 737-800. You just saw Alaska Airlines Flight 543.
DFW Tower, American 2335, we're past parking on the east side.
Will be our second MAX of the morning. We're having a MAX morning.
G526 right, clear for takeoff on board 3642.
This is MAX 9. We saw MAX 8 earlier, American Airlines aircraft. There's the distinctive MAX engine pod with the serrated edges, which are designed to, I think, have some reduced noise. That's the stated purpose of those.
36 right, American 2673. Alright, 36 right, on my way on board 3980.
Off to Palm Springs goes American Flight 2673 and Airbus A321. A little wobble after takeoff there.
Good day, American 2673.
You know, I have a question about these de-icing trucks. Is the fluid that they deposit on the planes, is it colored? Does it have a color to it? I guess what I'm wondering is, you know, when you want to make sure a plane is de-iced, do you have a visual way to see that you've covered all the surfaces that you need to cover? Or is it just the skill of the operator, which of course is also, I'm sure, involved in that equation?
Departure, you have a great day on board 3983.
I don't have the answer to that. They go up there, don't they? I guess that's a 380 level there. It'd be kind of scary.
Alright, the G536 right to take off on board 3701.
Geographic Turtle Edits says hello. Hello to you.
Right, American 2081. 1329.
Rebecca 3.0, channel member, says good morning. Super moderator, Ms. Wills 13, Walt, and all spotters. Richard Carlisle says good morning, everyone. Okay, Josh has the answer that we were looking for. At some airports, it's an orange liquid. At some airports, it's a bluish-green liquid. So I guess the answer is there is some semblance of color to the fluid that they deposit,
RNAV Haskell, clear for takeoff, 36 right.
to give them some kind of a visual indication of where the fluid has been sprayed and if it's in all the right places. American Airlines Flight 1395 from Minneapolis-St. Paul is just about to touch down. An Airbus A321.
G-Bond 36 right, clear for takeoff over 37, 30 good. 36 right, line 115. East side, American 1395.
And taking off there was American 2081 to Sacramento.
Departure American 2081.
Got all sorts of aircraft on their way to see us here. American Eagle. Boy, this one's going really fast. You take off the other way. Well, there goes that Max 9 we saw earlier. Oh, I'm gonna take my breath here.
Have a good day with you. Tower, good morning. 78, American 72, final 36 left. Six left, clear to land, American 782. Going jump 22, 67.
Mark Pell is saying, yes, de-icing fluid is colored. Sometimes an airport will have two grades, and they are color-coded.
RNAV Haskell, here to go 36 right, only 3674.
So look, we've all learned, well, most of us have learned something this morning. I've learned something. Kay Christensen saying, no sun here again, Walt. Well, come on over to Texas, Kay Christensen. I was wondering this too, Kiwi Whispers ASMR. No I don't see stabilizers on the side of the trucks. I would have assumed they would have needed them. Guess not. Yeah, I think he's talking about the little arms that you might see come down from a truck to kind of make sure it doesn't move around while a boom is up in the air. I guess they must be counterbalanced in some way.
Line up and wait, American 1376.
They appear to be on the move.
36 left, third line, go 37.
But I guess they're just practicing maneuvering with operators in the cockpit of those nozzles, I suspect.
36 right, line up and wait, American 30.
Just something you don't really think about a lot. But that all needs to be orchestrated so that when the time comes, those operators can just hop in the truck and do their jobs. Arriving from Colorado Springs is American Flight 782, 737-800.
Arnett, G-Vine, 36 right, clear for takeoff, American 1830. 36 right, line up, wait, envoy 3920.
I do believe I see a Dreamliner, Flight 2607, going to Phoenix.
Departure, American 1376. 37. Echo Yankee, hold short, 36 right, American 78.
Six right, clear takeoff, front half Haskell, envoy 3920.
Runway 36 right, line up, and the way Skyway 4950.
As the three Stooges would say, or as Mo would say, spread out.
RLNG Vine, clear for takeoff on 36 right, Skyway 4950.
That was American Eagle 3170, arriving from Durango.
Approach, have a good day, envoy 3920.
Tower American 1214, split view, 7 miles out, on visual, parking on the west side. Six left, clear to land, American 1214. Tower parking on.
There's that Dreamliner again. Rob Blackman says, morning Walt and DFW family. Emily Learmont says, hello, I'm new here. Really loving this stream. Thank you, Emily. Glad you subscribed to our channel. Hanging out at the hangar. Getting noisy. The plane you are seeing there is Flight 2759. It's an Airbus A321 going to San Antonio, Texas. We welcome Richard Carlisle as the newest member of Runway DFW.
Tower 3137, hold short at Woodson Line Track. Approach 36 right at Woodson Line Track. Yvonne 36 right, clear takeoff, American 27 knots.
36 right, line up, wait, American 2767.
Sarah, the real deal, says, good morning, Walt Mods and friends. Hello, Sarah. We're back at the location where you were hanging out with me a few weeks back. Sarah was in town for a couple days, and she took time out of her busy schedule to pay us a visit here at Runway DFW. We're so happy to have her visit.
Line up, wait, runway 36 right, American 24.
It was as though we had a studio audience.
Tower, boy, 50, you on the beach show 360.
So we've got a landing and a takeoff simultaneously there.
I know, 3 down, 36 right, 6 takeoff, 2432.
I can smell those jet fumes now. This is the Dreamliner 7879, which is going to Phoenix, Arizona. It's almost, I think it's almost its turn. It looks like Flight 1820 and Airbus A321 to Ontario, California will be the next to depart. You'll see it there coming up, sneaking up behind or in front of this plane.
Good day, American 2432.
Runway 36 right, American 23. Left, clear the line, American 499.
And finally, the turn for the Dreamliner to go to Phoenix.
West side, 20 minutes. Echo with Julia, this is Frederick.
Alright, cross 36 right on Whiskey Michael to the left on Foxtrot, contact now, 31 seconds.
Whiskey Kilo, cross 36 right, contact ground point in 5 American 1214. Keep our feet up, cross 36 right, Whiskey Kilo, ground point 5 American 120.
American Flight 2366 to San Antonio, I'm sorry, to San Diego, California, in Airbus A321.
American 26, 0 ahead.
Tower American 1261, visual 365.
36 left, clear to land, mark 1261.
Richard Carlisle says, love to see the UPS planes there in the background.
Clear for takeoff, American 23. Stand up as a lane to American 3357. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see them there in a minute. I'll give you a little better look at those in a second here after we watch this plane take off for San Diego. Where the weather is always perfect, or so I've heard. I was in San Diego once, many years ago, for a political convention to cover it as part of my duties as a newsman. And yes, it was perfectly perfect weather when I was there. I can understand why they'd want to have a political convention in San Diego. Now, getting back to those UPS planes, here are the tails all lined up. We can't see quite all of them because some of them are parked on the north side of the facility there, and we can't see them. But and as I recall yesterday, there was an MD-11 sticking out there, which is of course distinctive because it's got an engine on the tail. But I don't see it there today. So maybe it was dispatched overnight somewhere. Those de-icing trucks still practicing their craft. And we have another aircraft bound for the left coast. Flight 2114 to Santa Ana. John Wayne Airport, if I'm not mistaken. And I usually am, but Santa Ana, John Wayne. Burbank is Bob Hope.
First Detroit, line of Boyd on Boyd 3052.
And as the parade of American Airlines aircraft continues, we will pick up in progress the departure of Flight 2798 to San Francisco. Not that. There it is.
Yankee short 36 around American Coast.
R9G line 36 right, clear for takeoff on Boyd 3852. I apologize, line up and wait, runway 36 right, United 496.
Hoo-wee, it's busy. Just give you a quick indication of how many planes are here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
On every hand, so runway 36 right, clear for takeoff, United 496.
6, 7. And it's like they're coming at us like locusts. They're descending upon runway 36 right for takeoff.
3352, visual 36 left. Sequence for land, envoy 3352.
It's United Airbus A320 is going to Denver. If we can pick it out from among the rival American Airlines aircraft. Denver, of course, I think, is one of United's hubs.
36, all right, line of weight, go 4052. Tower, good morning, Blues Freak 5157, visual 36 left. Alright. Echo, Yankee, hold short, 36 right, American 11. Stay in that front end.
My, oh my.
Go in 36 left, Blues Freak 5157.
As far as the eye can see, it's wings and winglets and tails and fuselages.
Halfway 5311. Departure the onboard 3460.
A Aviation says, I absolutely love seeing the airlines as busy as they are. Yes, that is a good sign for the industry, that's for sure. I mean, the industry had to make a lot of adaptations, obviously, in the years of the peak of the pandemic. And they were getting rid of airplanes that they thought they were going to hold on to for a few more years.
36 right, line up and wait, American 2111.
Will we see this plane take off during the next hour or so? I kind of doubt it. But we'll see.
Delta 36 right with the kilo on the way, clear to 50. RNAV Haskell.
Hey, we've got Qatar Flight 731 coming in from Doha. It is a 777.
Runway 36 right, line up wing, American 380.
I believe this is it.
Departure good day, aircraft 4050.
And I think we'll also be seeing Emirates coming in from Dubai during the next hour.
RNAV to G-line, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff, American 389. Runway 36 right, line on way to American 1805. Echo Whiskey Juliet, short 36 right, which is 117.
Good day, American 2105. See you tomorrow.
Barnett Haskell, 36 right, clear for takeoff, American 1805.
36 right, clear to wave, code 3212.
So that's one of the 2 Qatar daily flights here to Dallas-Fort Worth on a 777. In the air for 16 hours and 13 minutes. Yikes. And I do see Emirates flight. The flight 50, is that right? Flight 221. Excuse me. Coming in from Dubai. It's going to be here in about 6 minutes. And that will, I believe, also be a 777. So stand by for that. In the meantime, let's see here. Well, what are you watching? You are watching Runway DFW Jet Age Entertainment for the 21st century. My name is Walt. We'll be here with you for one more hour as we lead up to our handover to our pals Kevin and Rudy at Airline Videos Live for their full day of broadcasting from LAX. It is Sunday, November 12th, 2023. And yeah, welcome on in to our little shindig here. Yeah, once again, I forgot that song looped. Well, lots of planes to see here. Most of them are of the American Airlines variety, but we do have that big flight from Emirates coming in, so stand by for that. Tom Ulrich says good morning from the Peach State of Georgia. Rock says good morning, Walt, from Rochester, New York. Have a great Sunday show. Thank you. Ice Wolf Gaming, a channel member, says good morning, all. Proud Army Wife, good morning from Travis Air Force Base in California. You're up early with us today.
34036 right, cleared for takeoff, envoy 3719.
Line up and wait, 36 right, American flight 255.
So there you see three, well, you saw momentarily 4 planes in one shot. We have, by my count, 9 planes arrayed in front of us for dispatch. And that's in addition to 3 de-icing trucks, which have been practicing their craft. Next in line to take off is Flight 2655 to Portland, Oregon. It's an Airbus A321. And we'll see that coming out from behind the crowd here in just a minute.
Park traffic, good day, I'm with
There's
3790.
just so many planes.
Good day, I'm with 55 uniform heavy extended Starlight 36 left. Still land 36 left, Emirates 55 uniform.
Okay, and you heard the Emirates flight crew. They're just a couple minutes out now. Can we see them yet?
RNAV Haskell, clear for takeoff, American 2655.
Let's see if I can spot the Emirates plane. Oh, I do see it. Okay, hold on. So there, far away still, is the Emirates 777 coming in from Dubai.
Full short 36 right into Cover takeoff 36 right on FG by my boys at 407. 36 right line with Wayne American 1812.
This plane has had a little shorter flight than the Qatari flight. This has only been in the air for 15 hours and 53 minutes. I believe the Qatar Airways plane was more than 16 hours.
American 2655, bye. American 1839 outside fall.
In any event, that's a long time to fly around.
Six right, clear takeoff to Haskell, American 1812. Six flight, line point on board is 3981.
Echo Yankee, hold still 36 right, American 2711.
Order departure number 3407, take it. Right, let's take it off on board 3981. No, I have the G on board 3981.
Is that one? 36 right, line for Wayne, American 25. 212, door departure.
There you go. Our two flights originating from the Middle East have now touched down.
Take off, 36 right out of Haskell, go to Boston.
36 right, line up and wait, American 2161.
You might have seen in the shot earlier, we've got a Sun Country flight poised for takeoff.
Alright, that Yankee will cross 36 left, hold short 36 right, 840, local heavy.
This will be headed off to Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Okay, this one, we didn't get away. Let's go to 37
We're at 73 off our right, 840 local heavy.
American 2711, continue north on Echo.
Okay, we're going.
Front nav, G-Vine, clear for takeoff, 36 right, American 2161. 36 right, line up, wait, American 1209.
American Flight 2161. Did I hear? Is that what I heard? Oh, there it is. It's going to
Departure, American 25.
McAllen, Texas. It's an Airbus A319.
Tower 44168 is 180 or better speed until bobbing and visual left. Clear lane 36 left on board, 4168.
Front nav, Haskell, clear for takeoff, 36 right, American 1219. Runway 36 right, American 2353.
Flight 1209.
Good morning, 2161.
Destination Albuquerque, New Mexico. Less than 37,800.
Go American 1839. Charlie Strong, repeat that. Echo Yankee, short 36 right, American 1839.
Tower, good morning, Delta 680. Establish on a visual, right, 36 left. Let's land 36 left, Delta 680.
American 1839, we're not going to be able to make it northbound with the Emirates. Okay. Cross 36 right on, 134.5. Yeah, the cross 36 right on, articulate 10 ground 1185 and then 550.
Brian Brown, referencing the Qatar 16-hour flight, says, I was slightly askew on the 777 flight time on a load of fuel. It's, per Google, 23 hours without a refueling. Crazy, huh?
840 local heavy.
Of course, they have to build in a lot of time for, you know, things that can go wrong. So John Southwell says, I was in an A319 recently coming home from Havana. That sounds like an interesting place to visit. Michelle McDaniel, channel member, says, good morning, Walt. Good morning to you, Michelle. I don't know if you were with us yesterday. We saw a,
Cleared land 36 left, American 23.
what was it? It was a plane that was named Michelle. What airline was that? It was one of the Central American Airlines. Name's escaping me at the moment.
And Haskell, clear for takeoff, 36 right, American 2353. 36 right, line forward, on board 3724.
Proud Army wife is asking, Walt, when is your next nighttime live? I love how lit up DFW is. Really enjoy the night shows. Well, you know, the truth is DFW is not all that lit up from where we normally bring you those programs, which is at the Founders Plaza. It's pretty dark, but we're lucky enough to have some really top-notch camera gear, thanks to our benefactor, James Webb. And those cameras can literally see in the dark. I mean, I can, you know, I can look out on the runway with my eyes, and I'll see kind of a vague silhouette of a plane, and the cameras can pick up the name of the plane and, you know, the the livery and all the details, and they can even pick up the color of the grass at night. It's amazing. So we'd love to bring you those broadcasts, and I don't have the time or date yet when we'll do our next one. It'll be sometime this week, I hope. The problem is with the wind. Now the wind, we have what they call north flow today, and we've had it for the last 3 days. That means we're at our alternate location. Oh, here's the, speaking of alternate, here's the alternate livery for Spirit Airlines.
Departure C on Blithers in 44.
So today we're hanging out at our hangar here on the south side of the west side of the big airport. But normally we're at the north end of the airport, and that's where we do. It's. I don't think it'd be. We could try a night broadcast from here, but I don't think it would look very good. It's just too dark here. I mean, there's like no ambient light at our current location. So yesterday we were here till about dusk. And I'll just have to check the forecast to see when the next opportunity for one of our after dark broadcasts will be. But yes, I love doing those for you. The only thing I don't love is the sprinklers. And if you've been with us for some of those broadcasts, you know that we've had our issues with sprinklers there at Founders Plaza. In fact, last time we were there, we were in this truck, Super SAMU, Sprinkler Avoidance Mobile Unit, and well, that's got some wild colors, isn't it? I think, what do they call it? The birthday cake livery of the Spirit planes.
West American 2377. West Kilo, hold short 36, right American 2377.
Isn't that cute? They've got the little Wi-Fi antenna on top, painted in yellow. Not Wi-Fi, but satellite antenna, which delivers the Wi-Fi to the passengers, which I would guess is an extra cost item on Spirit Airlines.
Right, line of away to American 2639.
I've never flown on Spirit. There's a flight we don't see too often on this side of the airport from Albany, New York. I'm assuming it's Albany, New York, and not Albany, Georgia. A little race there.
W Tower, American 1780s with visual 36 left.
And Sun Country wins.
Hey, good morning.
Once again, this is going to Minneapolis, St. Paul, if I remember right. It's the home base of Sun Country, is it not? In the summer months, we were seeing, on the weekend mornings in the summer months, we were seeing, I think, 3 Sun Country planes going out from here to Cancun. Sun Country, like a lot of airlines, switches up its schedule according to the season, and we don't see that as many Sun Country flights here in the, at least so far in the fall, as we were in the summer.
On that Pascal, clear for takeoff 36 right, American 2066. 36 right, line of Boyd, American 448.
That was American 2639, headed off to Puerto Vallarta. So what do we have here? We've got the Spirit plane going to Las Vegas. That's an Airbus A320. A 9-year-old plane. And then there's American Airlines 448 going off to Los Angeles. So you'll be watching airline videos live later today. Watch out for American Airlines Flight 448.
RNAV Haskell, clear for takeoff 36 right, American 448. 36 right, line up away, Spirit 1971. American 266, talk to you later. We are here on the west side.
So we're almost done with our morning, with
Flight 85 American Flight 377.
9 o'clock morning rush here.
Alright, Whiskey Kilo short 36 right, American 1780.
This Spirit plane is pulling up the rear off to Las Vegas. And then we're going to be quiet for a little while. We'll have to look at the de-icing trucks a little more closely. Continue our investigation of de-icing trucks.
American 1707, 36 left.
Frank Castillo Jr. says American 2161 will be flying over my apartment within the hour, landing in McAllen down the road a couple of miles.
Cleared to land, 36 left, American 705.
Somil Bandari says, thanks for amazing stream as always, Walt. Hopefully we will see you on the AVL stream. Well, I'll be watching the start of AVL as I pack up. It takes me about 30 or 45 minutes to pack up, so I usually just leave my computer on and listen to Kevin and Rudy if he makes an appearance during those first few minutes, and then I'll be off. I'll be driving an hour back home. I may pick up a coffee on the way. I feel like I need a coffee this morning. And then I will be trading out the pickup truck for the regular Runway DFW vehicle and going to fetch my grandson, my 7-year-old grandson, and we'll be spending some of Sunday together. So I've got my day all planned out. So it'll involve listening to Kevin and Rudy in the car, but I don't know that I'll see too much of AVL today. But I'll be with them in spirit.
All right, Whiskey Kilo, clear the cross 36 right, American 1780.
All right, we had what is this?
Hey, cross 36 right,
Hey, the 747, the Korean Air cargo plane back there, it has just slid up on the radar. Maybe we'll see it take off. This is a NetJets Bombardier Challenger 650. And it is bound for the sun and fun capital of the world, Miami Beach. It's an 8-year-old aircraft. Hello in there, rich people. It's looking like a turn and burn.
Jet 206, we're ready for departure. Jet 206, RNAV to G-Vine and clear for takeoff from a 36 right.
Echo short Whiskey Juliet. Roger. We're parking east, I know that. Okay, Echo Yankee 36 right, Lucian 420. And hold short, 36 right, Lucian 420.
One would think this won't take very long to take off.
Copy, cross 36 right, hold short 36 left, American Local 109.
Hello, DFW Tower, Envoy 3557, visual 1, 36 left. Clear land for...
Here comes flight 1707, arriving from
206 over departure.
the American hub of Charlotte in Airbus A321. And here comes American flight 1415, a 737. And it's on its way to Vancouver in Canada.
Eastside for American 17, Alpha 21. Echo Yankee hold short of 36 right, American 1707.
One wait on 36 right, American 1415.
I've heard lots of good things about Vancouver. That sounds like a pleasant place to spend some time. John Southwell with a salute to Vancouver.
RNAV Haskell, clear for takeoff 36 right, American 1415.
So there must be a reason why all these planes get bunched up here and then there's almost no traffic for a while. Then there's another bunch. Doesn't seem like the most efficient way to operate. Obviously, a lot of planes come in, at certain time periods. They come in and go out in order to make connections. Because this Dallas-Fort Worth is just a gigantic connection hub. And I think statistically, most of the passengers who come to DFW Airport this is not their destination. They're transiting through there. And I think I just saw on our screen another membership gift, and this one from Dan Romes. So channel member Dan Romes has gifted 5 Runway DFW memberships, and Can't thank you enough for that. Thank you, Dan. And I'm sure the
1415, great day.
recipients of your generosity would agree. So let's see, we get Caston Count. We have Liquid Dragon, I'll just say that much. DW, Dan Norton, Faridabad. Farid. So welcome to all our new members. And thank you again to Dan for being so generous. Well, it's back to the de-icing trucks. Well, we've got a plane coming in from Orlando, the land of Mickey Mouse, Disney World. Flight 941, it's an Airbus A321. Look at that. There's the Korean Air Cargo 747 moving out. Hurrah. This will be off to Anchorage, as is the destination for many cargo planes. Usually it's an intermediary stop. We saw this come in, we were scheduled to come on at 7 a.m. This arrived, I don't know, maybe about 10 minutes till 7. So I was ready enough to go on the air so we could bring you this live. So we'll get to do coming and going with this one. Seven 747-8. This is a 9-year-old aircraft. Came in from, as I recall, came in from Atlanta, I think, earlier this morning. So likely to be our only Queen of the Skies on this broadcast. I don't know. Can you hear that pulsating, low vibration sound? Kind of sounds like a death ray of some sort. There's Korean Air Cargo framed by de-icing vehicles doing rehearsals.
Yeah, we're ready, American 2978. RNAV to Haskell, clear for takeoff 36 right from Bravo intersection, American 2978.
So an American Airlines plane just took off from
Radio
the
256, go ahead.
short T
Yeah, cross
on 18 right.
Left, holding short of 36
Like-
right, Korean 256.
Was going to Los Angeles. We didn't see it, but
Tower Korean 256, confirm cross on 36 left, holding short of 36 right. Yeah, Roger, cross on 36 left, holding short of 36 right, Korean 256.
about to make a big turn here.
Good day. Runway 3637, visual 36 left.
And
36 left. Caution on board 3637.
following up here, we'll be seeing American Airlines Dreamliner going to Honolulu, flight 123. It's coming our way right now. There it is in all of its four-engined glory. I haven't used this in a while. Does this still work? There we go. I need some music with that. So we're about to have 747 meet 787 here on runway 36 right. The meeting of the Boeings.
The left hand heading 340 for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, runway 36 right, Korean 256. Line up and wait, runway 36 right, American 123 heavy. Quick route 36 right, with ellular on ground 25, have a good day.
Take departure Australia 253.
Gabby, good morning. Jet speed 103, John, and outside Charlotte, side visual.
All right, back to flight 123, going to Honolulu.
Middle land, 36 left, jet speed 103, check that, airway.
American 123 RNAV, Haskell, clear for takeoff, 36 right.
Copy, cross 36 right, hold short 36 left, American local 805 hit.
American 123 heavy, thank you.
Hey, Frontier Flight 502 is on the visual 36 left. Clear to land 36 left, Frontier 502. Copy. Cross 36 left to the ramp, American local 8058.
So all is quiet now again here at the big airport. John Southwell says, I've been on various 747s, including Pan Am, Qantas, Air Canada, and British Airways. I am sad to say I never got a chance to fly on one, and I guess the chances of that happening are diminishing as the months tick on by. I do know that I think I know Korean Air does also. Asiana, do they both fly 747s to Seoul from, I think, Los Angeles? So I don't know, maybe I'll have to do that to go see my son in Seoul. Ron Sees America, channel member, says, good morning, Ms. Wolves 13, our great moderator, and Walt, channel members and friends. We've got a plane coming in, so we shall endeavor to bring that to you at this time. What is that? BC. Is that a very large private jet? I'm curious. It says here that's a Bombardier Global Express. And I'm not seeing an N number for it. all I can say about that livery is that if I were BC, I would have chosen some more distinctive lettering for those initials. It just seems kind of generic. Yeah, get some unique font or something. BC. So I don't know what to tell you about that. We have Frontier Flight 950 about ready to touch down. Let's see if we can get it doing that. Yes, there it is. Mia the Dolphin was adorning the tail of that particular aircraft. We've refocused our camera B to show you the tail, and you can just see a little bit of the front of the United Airlines 777 in the Star Alliance livery that we saw arrive yesterday bearing the New York Football Giants. So they're here. I think their game is tonight with the Dallas Cowboys, and they are divisional rivals. I know that much about football, so I guess it has some consequence. That game does. Coming in from Tulsa, Oklahoma, is the CRJ 901ER, American Eagle. And now it's turned very quiet here.
Okay, which kilo cross 36 right, ground 646.
We're all excited to bring you the arrival of American Eagle Flight 3059 from Colorado Springs on a Mitsubishi, what is that? CRJ 701ER. So tiny we can't even focus on it. There is Mount DFW there. I still am not clear what that excavation is all about. And why they would have a pile of dirt there at the end of one of the major runways. Seems like it would be a safety hazard, but ours is not to question why. It looks as though we have an incoming super chat from our friend Skittles. See what she has to say. $20 super chat. Thank you, Skittles. Good morning, Walt and DFW family. Hope all is well. Thank you for this broadcast and have a great day. So nice of you to say that and to offer up that that offering to Runway DFW. Thank you, Skittles. Up there in the great Pacific Northwest. And there's what I was talking about. It's at the south end of runway 36 right, or in when we're not in reverse ops, it would be runway 18 left. I don't know what they're digging up there. We're about to see, however, American Airlines Flight 2964 arriving from San Antonio on a 737-800. In the waning moments of Runway DFW for this Sunday morning. E. Peterson has become a member. Thank you, E. Peterson. Member of the channel. That helps with our expenses and stuff. I had to
American 1018 visual for 36 left.
Had to gas up our vehicle yesterday.
36 left, American 1018.
Not an inexpensive proposition to gas up a pickup truck. So your assistance is helpful to us. And speaking of assistance, I do need to pop this on one more time. It's the names of our members, the names of our channel members. As of this morning, before we started the broadcast, of course, we have to thank Above and Beyond goes James Webb, our channel sponsor. Thank you, James Webb. And then the rest of the names you'll see are all of our members as of this morning. More than 250 by my count. That's a lot of folks, and I thank you all for being a part of Runway DFW. Daniel Jager asks, and he's a channel member, says, "Are you leaving shortly, Walt?" I will be. We will be signing off in the next 8 minutes or so as to funnel you over to our friends Kevin and Rudy at Airline Videos Live for their big Sunday show. We will be, before that, we're going to take a look at American Flight 1018 coming in from Phoenix, Arizona, and Airbus A321. Still a little ways out, but I did not want to leave today without sharing the names of all of our members. There goes the Tri-Jet members. Runway DFW just celebrated its second anniversary. We've come quite a long way since those early days when I wasn't sure anybody was watching, and now, yeah, people are watching. This is a nice aviation community. I know there's lots of them out there online, and we're glad you found this one. So let's review what we've seen today. We've seen the Korean Air Cargo 747 coming and going. That's good. Saw Japan Airlines come in from Tokyo. We saw Emirates and Qatar come in from the Middle East. And we saw lots of action with de-icing trucks. Like this one, practicing their craft. Kay Christensen celebrating 2 months of membership and also being a very generous donor of memberships to us. Has it been 2 months already? Kay says, please play the song. Oh, you don't mean this song, do you? It's gonna put you right to sleep. I'm going to be in real trouble. Spirit Airlines A320neo coming in from Las Vegas. As we continue to scroll through our channel members. And we're almost done here. Sarah Deal favors us with a $10 super sticker. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, we're almost done with our scrolling. We also, I guess while I'm doing this, I might as well also give our special thanks again to our channel sponsor, James Webb. Thank you, James. To Airline Videos Live. We're about to take you to Airline Videos Live. You'll see the link, and that will take you there if in case you want to see that. And also, big thanks to the Runway DFW Moderation Federation. Ms. Wolves 13, we appreciate your efforts this morning. And also to Mrs. Runway DFW, who checked in there for a while. We'll be back later this week, so keep those notifications turned on. And thank you very much for watching Runway DFW. Happy contrails to you until we meet again. And now I hit this button. Where is it?
Travel arrangements for overseas acts and promotional consideration furnished by Pan American World Airways, the world's most experienced airline. Pan Am makes the going great. This is Dick Tufeld speaking.
Delta 1 from that station. Ellular across 36 right. 25 back.
We hope you liked it, too late to change it now.